This man was betrayed, broken, and sentenced to die. But instead of execution, he was turned into a weapon, a ghost, a man so dangerous even his own country feared him. This is the story of how one man became revenge itself. The story begins not with a spy, but with a boy named Jaskirat Singh Rangi. A normal life, a quiet town, a family that meant everything, until one day, everything is taken from him. A violent political dispute turns into something far worse. His home is destroyed, his family brutally attacked, and in a single night, Jaskirat loses the only reason he had to live. That moment doesn't just break him, it creates something else, something colder, something ruthless. Driven by nothing but vengeance, he hunts down every single person responsible, and he doesn't stop until justice turns into something darker. He is given a new identity, Hamza Ali Mazari, and with it, a new purpose, to infiltrate enemy territory, to disappear into the shadows, to become someone else completely. This isn't just training, this is transformation. He learns to fight differently, think differently, live differently. Every emotion suppressed, every weakness removed, because where he's going, one mistake means death. Hamza is no longer an outsider. He's becoming one of the most powerful figures in the entire network. But there's a problem. The deeper he goes, the harder it becomes to separate who he is from who he's pretending to be. Because this life demands sacrifice. Friends become liabilities, allies become threats, and sometimes the mission requires choices no human should ever have to make. He begins losing pieces of himself, not physically, but mentally, emotionally, slowly becoming the very thing he was sent to destroy. In the middle of all this chaos, Hamza forms connections, unexpected ones, people who see him not as a weapon, but as a person, and for a moment it almost feels like he can have something normal again. But there's one problem. None of it is real, because the truth, if it ever comes out, will destroy everything. As Hamza rises, so does suspicion. Authorities begin watching, enemies begin questioning. Every move becomes risky, every decision critical, because one wrong step and everything collapses. At the same time, his mission is getting bigger, more dangerous, more personal. It is no longer just about infiltration, it's about dismantling something massive. And then he crosses a line. A moment where there is no going back, no redemption, no clean escape, only forward, only deeper, only darker. What started as revenge has now become something much bigger, a mission tied to politics, terror networks, power struggles across nations. Everything is now in place. Enemies are closing in, truth is unraveling, and the stakes have never been higher. The mission is reaching its most critical point, and for Hamza, this is where everything, his past, his identity, his choices, will collide. But what happens next changes everything. And that's where we'll stop. If you want the full breakdown, including the ending and hidden meanings, drop a comment below. And if you enjoy deep story recaps like this, subscribe, because the next one might just be even crazier.